back here again. Guess what we're doing today? It's Pom Pom Day. So we're going to learn all about my tips and tricks with pom poms. I've got a handful of different methods. We can make tiny ones, big ones, all sorts of things that you need to know about pom poms. Ready to get started? Let's go. So our pom poms, 3 different ways. One we want to look at is how big they make them, how dense, and then also how much waste do we have. So here, 3 different methods and all of the trimmings that come off of each different way. Make sure you have all of your materials. I like really sharp scissors, so these little tiny embroidery ones are a great way to start, and then pick out your yarn. I would say that I probably liked the fork method the best as far as making a super tight, tiny pom-pom. The trick definitely with using the fork was that when you've wrapped it all the way up and you want to be able to get that middle string nice and tight, you do have to slide it off of the fork because the fork doesn't give at all and it doesn't allow you to get it super tight so that the sides of your pom-poms all curve all the way around. The next one that I really liked was this cardboard method. I find this worked really well for doing the small pom-poms. I've used this before making large pom-poms and have found that you end up probably with a lot more waste when you're using this method for making big pom-poms, but definitely easy. And the other thing with the large pom-poms is that you will notice that if you start wrapping it around a lot, that the cardboard tends to bend if you get it a little bit too tight. So it's good again for small pom-poms. And then the idea of then using our fingers to wrap around, using 2 fingers, 3 fingers, 4 fingers in order to get whatever size pom-pom. So here, this is one that I did that way. This was using the whole hand and gets this really awesome, nice big pom-pom. This one here is using probably 3 fingers, and you can see the size difference here. The larger the pom-pom that you get, the more waste you're going to have when you get to the haircut spot. The other tip and trick I wanted to give you guys was that when tying a knot, use a surgeon's knot. So that is when you go to make the loop, that you usually wrap it around once like this, and that is how we take a normal knot. Second one, go all the way around, and this is what's going to make it a surgeon's knot. Then when you tighten this up and it comes up against all of your other yarn, you're going to notice it stays in place and it doesn't slide as easily as if you'd only done it once. So make sure that you try the surgeon knot, and then when you finish it off, you go back the opposite way, and here you only have to go around once and finish the knot. So have fun making pom-poms and get experimental. Maybe make some rainbow ones, maybe you make some multicolored ones, maybe you even get some with this super fuzzy yarns and see what happens there. If you don't trim them, this is what you get. These little kind of sad, hairy pom-poms. Doesn't mean that they aren't good for whatever it is that you may want. I've noticed that our kitty cats, he loves any sort of pom-pom. So whether it's kind of a sad and sorry looking little one, or if it's a super big and fluffy one, they love them. So go have fun, make pom-poms.